Sulzer Turbo Services Houston oversees all aspects of turbine and compressor repairs, refurbishments, upgrades, and protective coatings. To provide these services, Sulzer utilizes over 1,000 pieces of equipment. But who keeps those machines running?
My name is Marcelo. I've been working for Sulzer and I've been here for 25 years. And my job is maintain the equipment in good shape.
Wow, hold on, 25 years at Sulzer? So how did Marcelo get his start? At 22 years old, he was on vacation visiting Houston when he walked by a machine shop.
And I look inside and somebody says, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I said, "I'm just looking at the machine because I was passing by." He says, "What can you do? You're looking for a job?" I said, "No, not really." He says, what kind of work do you do?" I said, "I rebuild machines." And he said, "Really?" He said, "We need a helper right here." He says, "Do you want to work?" I said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "I'm going to stay 2 weeks," and I quit, you know. And then I went to see the owner of the shop, and I said, "Thank you for your job, I'm leaving." And he says, "If you stay, I give you a raise." And then I meet my wife, and that's it. I stay here. I couldn't leave.
Over the years, Marcelo kept fixing machines, and in the late 90s would walk through the doors of Sulzer Turbo Services.
Every day we got something different. It's always something new challenges. And I like that because nothing is the same every day. We do whatever it takes to fix it. We work as a team. We are a team. Nobody can do everything by his own. We gotta work together.
Marcelo has become a bit of a legend around here, but he's too humble to brag on himself. But his coworkers will.
Marcelo, he's very, very intelligent, extremely intelligent, and he's extremely knowledgeable of all this equipment we have here, and he's been the rock here at Sulzer when it comes to repairing, modifying this equipment.
Some of the equipment we got over here is from 1940s, 50s, 60s. Some of the good benefits of having this kind of machinery is that they're very stable because they were built heavy. They were built really strong.
Yeah, just knowing that it came from World War I or World War II, that you put your hands on it, work on it, repair it, and sometimes modify it.
If you are not afraid of oil, grease, and dirt, if you like machinery, you can become a machinist.
That's satisfying, knowing that my hands were on a piece of equipment that's 60, 70 years old, and it's back up and running and still precise machine.
When we work for so many years together as a maintenance department, we start looking at each other as a family. We care about each other, we take care of each other. It's just like a family, that's what it is. I'm very grateful with God and with this company because they give me the opportunity to send my kids to college.
What's the secret of his success at Sulzer?
It's basically to have a good attitude, to have the mentality that you're gonna do a job because you like it to do it, because you wanted to do it, and because thanks to that job, your family is gonna eat that day. That's what it is, good attitude.
Marcelo retires this year, so we wanted to spend a moment celebrating his career and thanking him for his service. He plans on spending time with family, fixing up old cars, and enjoying life.